Hey everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am good. It's halftime as I sit here in the studio of the Kansas State men's basketball game, so I decided to do my daily delivery. Let's go ahead and record it on something other than basketball. I think you know why. And we're going to talk about football because they're doing some testing right now with K-State football, and four dudes put up an interesting number. And we'll get into that right after I try to guilt you into subscribing to this YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 16K. That's our next goal. It's right there. It's right there. And if you help us, we can do it. So Kansas State has not opened spring football yet. They'll do that after spring break, which is a little bit different. They're going to have a compressed schedule, usually spread out over, 3 weeks. And it's going to be a little bit tighter this year. It's just the way Chris Kleiman wants to do it. And as you know, he's not a spring football game fan, and neither am I, so we get along great. But they do testing before the players head out on spring break coming up next weekend. 4 guys on this team ran 23 miles an hour. Now, I know we've been trained to look at 40 times. That's what the combine uses. I wouldn't be surprised at some point they switch to this. But that gets so reliant on, how you are coming out of the gates, your start. And is that really something that translates to the football field? And I think that's why sometimes we see guys run really fast 40 times. You're like, they never played that fast in their lives, because so much of it is about technique and not really about football speed. But the catapult things that the guys wear, the sports bras basically, can measure all kinds of stuff, including how hard you're working, all your vitals that the staff might need to know. If you're having problems, it'll flag it, and it'll also tell you what your top speeds are. 4 guys ran 23 miles per hour or faster, and that's just flat moving on a football field. And 2 of them on the offensive side, probably not very surprising to you, Dylan Edwards and Avery Johnson, the dynamic duo from the Wichita area, although neither one of them are from Wichita, and we give them Wichita credit. The other 2 were on defense. We've got, of course, Donovan McIntosh, a young cornerback who ran it, and VJ Payne, who is the outlier here because he's built like my goodness, VJ's been working out. He also ran a 23 miles per hour. Where am I going with this? Let's just get some comparisons here, because these guys are fast in terms of football players, but they're not that fast. They think they're pretty hot shots. They look good with their shirts off, and they're really fast. And cheetahs run 65, 70 miles an hour. Did you know that? The ones in Africa, not the ones in the SEC, those cheetahs. Yeah, we got kind of these African deer things, a pronghorn, whatever, 50. What do we got here? I can't read this. Greyhound is running 44 miles an hour. I lost a lot of money on the greyhounds back in the day. And moose, did you know moosies, that's plural, moosies, can run 33 miles an hour? Those are huge animals. That's like Uso running 33 miles an hour. That's not fair at all. There's some surprising animals on here. But of course, the quarter horse can run, 44, 45 miles an hour. I personally like more expensive horses than quarter horses. But man, well, 23 miles an hour is pretty good. Not Usain Bolt good. I mean, he's 27.8, I think is his highest register. Can you imagine? You go out for a run and get pulled over in a school zone? Nah, I don't know. I've never had my 40 time or my speed measured, probably for good reason. I'd probably surprise you. I bet you I'm right around 23. There might be a decimal point in the middle of those digits, but I'm right around there. And I got to say this, in all honesty, I've been told I'm fast all my life. My wife tells me that all the time. In fact, every woman I've had a relationship with through my entire life has told me, you're really fast. Yeah, they have. I'm going to stop talking now.